So, happy Father's Day to Ted from Ted. That's easy enough because today I was just up visiting my brother Ted up in Vineyard Haven here on Martha's Vineyard, Amity Island. I did a couple of these earlier today. It's Father's Day, but a lot of requests of Jaws fans for Father's Day. But Ted said that you do a marathon, and I was in the first one, and well, I didn't even make it to the second and stuff. I died quickly. But anyway, this is the dead Alex Kintner on Martha's Vineyard, Amity Island. Still live down here. I had just moved to Martha's Vineyard when they were filming the movie. Back, it's 45-year anniversary now, and they needed extras. We all signed up to be extras, and I got a speaking part, so I made a little extra. But today, the earlier one that a request for a Father's Day, I did it up on the beach. I still live on Martha's Vineyard, Amity Island, and I did it up on the beach where I was eating. And I figured I was down on work in town. I'll come down here now and do yours from the harbor where, if you remember, Brody gets onto the boat. It's a little ferry. This is it right here. We'll see it pull out in a second. He gets onto this boat and they're going across. He had the idea of closing the beaches. He had closed the beach signs up on that little boat, and he starts pulling out, and that's this scene. And then I'll go upstairs in a second. We'll look over where they have the tiger shark hanging up, and they didn't want the Kintner boy to spill out all over the dock. But this boat here, it's about to pull out. Let's go upstairs and take a look at it. This is a dock in Edgartown. They did some filming. My scene, I run my dogs on the beach where I was eating, up at State Beach between Edgartown and Oak Bluffs. Amity Island's a little island off of Cape Cod in Massachusetts. I moved here back in the 70s, and the year I got here, they were filming the movie Jaws. They needed extras. We all signed up to be in it, and I got a speaking part. Okay, see over here, these boats coming across. We'll get one pulling out. When Brody was on there talking, they were saying, you can't close the beaches. Let's see, right down here, this boat's about to pull out. Here it goes. Well, there's one over there coming back over. They have two running this time of the year. But if you remember the scene where he's on this the little ferry, the other one's about to pull out. I'll show you see, there's the one coming over. And the scene where Brody's on the boat. It's a boat this size. Here he goes. He's about to pull out. There's the other one coming over. And here goes the boat. Tiny little boat, holds 3 cars, and that was in the movie, if you remember that scene. The little boat pulling across and not going to close the beaches. Then further over, down there, where you see that, it's like the blue part of the dock over there. That's where they had the shark hanging, and they said the shark that was hanging there, they shipped it all the way up from Florida in the back of a truck. So the back of a truck, it took days to get it up here. Back in the 70s, it takes a little time to ship stuff around. So it took days to get it here. And that shark that was hanging over there, you could smell that miles away. The school was not too much farther away from here, and we could smell that in the school. I was only 12 years old, but over there, that's where the shark was hanging. Then other scenes, you can see over down in the harbor here, they had some there, and the lighthouse was in it too. The lighthouse over there. But the scene where I died, I run my dogs on that beach all the time. I just live right out of town. I'm still on Amity, Martha's Vineyard. So basically, it's fun. I was just down on the bridge with Jaws. This one guy comes down with different people every year, and he just begs me to meet him up at the bridge where I died. But like during the movie, it was fun because we were little kids. It was one of Spielberg's first movies. So like when I died the first time, they had guys in wetsuits that would pull me underwater. They lift you up and down and then hold you underwater. It was freezing cold, but it took 5 days to film it. And then the other part that I was in, if you remember, there's a little parade. Next time you see it during your marathon coming up, you'll see a little parade before I died. They weren't gonna let me be in that scene because I could get eaten by the shark. But they said, wait a minute. Spielberg was like, he's still alive. We'll let him be in that part too. So little kid banging on the drums, that's me in that part. But still here in Edgartown. Lots of this stuff was, a lot of it was in Edgartown here on Martha's Vineyard, Amity Island. But anyway, so from Ted to Ted Adams, by Ted Adams. So both of you, to Ted Adams. Anyway, happy Father's Day, Ted, from Ted and from the dead Alex Kintner here on Martha's Vineyard, Amity Island. You have a great Father's Day and enjoy it from the dead Alex Kintner. You have a great day. Bye.